My name is Sarah Kamango. My topic of discussion today is going to be why having a milk expressing or lactation room at work can increase a company's productivity and bottom line. Breastfeeding is important for mothers and babies, and accommodations for working mothers going back to work, having a safe and clean environment to be able to express their milk is mandated by law, and this is found in the Patient Protection and Affordable Care Act, also known as the Affordable Care Act, or commonly known as Obamacare. 86 to 92% of women with lactation rooms at work breastfeed versus 59% of women who have no lactation rooms or access to nursing rooms at their jobs. So there are definitely multiple reasons why it is important for companies to encourage women to express their milk and also encourage breastfeeding. Breastfeeding is shown to be very helpful for babies. Babies who are breastfed have higher IQs, have lower rates of ear infections, digestive problems. Babies who are breastfed are also seen to have higher IQs and also to have less rates of obesity later on in life. Breastfeeding is also really helpful to the mother because women who breastfeed end up recovering from pregnancy at a much higher rate, and the hormones that are released during breastfeeding also help a woman recover her uterus function back after giving birth to her child. In this speech, I am going to show that providing women with a clean and safe space where they can express their milk not only promotes a positive work and family balance, but it also creates an environment of increased work productivity by also improving the company's bottom line and maintaining excellent worker morale. Fewer work absences are seen when companies provide women with lactation rooms. An estimated 50% reduction in absenteeism is seen, as reported by the website breastfeedingwomen.gov, when companies provide women with areas where they can express their milk. There are also lower turnover rates. An expected 77% reduction in absenteeism rates and increased worker productivity was seen at Cigna Healthcare when they first started to institute lactation rooms at their workplaces. The practice was so effective that Cigna took that practice and has now implemented it in all 414 locations that it has across the country. Lowering the bottom line is also a major concern for many companies, especially because installing a lactation room does cost some money up front, but in the long run, it's definitely a good investment because you are able to retain quality work talent that otherwise might have, decided not to come back to work. Women who have children often have to decide whether they are ready to come back to work, and breastfeeding is always a big hindrance to coming back to work, especially if a company does not provide a place for the women to be able to express their milk. It is always more expensive to hire new talent and train new talent versus keeping old talent. So for companies who are definitely looking towards keeping their staff that is already oriented to the places of work, this is a great alternative, and also saves them a lot of money for having to hire new personnel. Lower medical costs for mothers and babies is also a great incentive for lowering the bottom line. This is because mothers who breastfeed, like I mentioned before, recover faster after pregnancy, and children who are breastfeed have lower rates of infection, which is particularly great for companies who offer insurance to their employees, because healthier moms and healthier babies means lower insurance premiums across the board for everyone, and everyone gets to benefit, not just the moms who have children, but other workplace employees as well. Installing a lactation room is also great for work morale. This is because women feel more cared and valued for and feel like they do not have to, choose between work and staying at home with their children to breastfeed. This way women can still be empowered to come to work and still provide their children with the best nutrition, because breast is best, as is cited by the American Pediatric Association. Even women who smoke are encouraged to breastfeed. There are really not any good reasons not to breastfeed children. Therefore, by providing lactation rooms, this definitely goes towards that goal. Breastfeeding also facilitates family bonding and provides positive family impact by allowing women to still feel, bonded to their children and close to their children while at work, by being able to express their milk for them. Installing a milk air slash lactation room is cost negative in the short run, but you can end up a company can end up saving a lot of money in the long term, by the lower absenteeism rates, increased work productivity, lower insurance costs, which definitely helps the bottom line of any company. Stronger, healthier families are good for companies and society in general. Breastfeeding is lean and green for any company that is looking to go green and show its greenness. This is definitely one way of doing that. This is because women who breastfeed usually tend to use less bottles, which means less plastic in landfills, and therefore is just a all around positive impact, not just for the company, but for society as a whole. A lactation room is a worthy investment for any company that wishes to either create a welcoming work environment for mothers and families, to retain great work talent, or even to acquire new work talent. Many women now consider this as, one of those things that they're looking for when they're looking for jobs. Is the company really family progressive and family supportive? So by installing a lactation room, a company can promote all these values and at the same time help to maintain its bottom line. Thank you.